Hey YouTube, it's Michael Lambert here. I'm back once again with another reaction video. Once again, I'm reacting to Corrupt Al 125 reviews in this video. Taco Bell Cheesy Chicken Crispanada review. This is the new one that he uploaded today, and I'm going to react to it right now. And if any notifications pop up during the video, I apologize, and I will take care of them. Now let's get to this video.
Today we're going to try Taco Bell's Cheesy Chicken Crispanada, which is, of course, an empanada, but they call it Crispanada because they want a trademark name. That's fine. The interesting thing about this really is the chicken inside, because I don't believe it is the standard chicken that they have at Taco Bell. They used to have shredded chicken. They took it away, and now they have this shredded chicken in here. I'd be very curious about it. I guess the reason being that these are probably just shipped frozen to Taco Bell, and then they just deep fry them, I'm assuming. So they don't actually have that chicken available to put in other things. It's just already pre-made in here. So this should be a pretty standard item, I think, across Taco Bells, especially compared to other things. You know, generally Taco Bell can have a pretty wide quality variance depending on, you know, who's making your food. But let's get on to this and the primary complaint, which I can agree with. Number one, usually...
Sorry, I had an itch on my nose. Sorry about that, everybody.
I don't watch reviews of other things before I go get it, but I was in the hospital, so I watched a review of this, and I watched a couple of them and read a couple of them, and they all said the same thing. It's tiny, and it is pretty small, like hand size. It's pretty small. It's like half hand, not even half hand, really. And for something that's $3.49, it's a little bit too much, and that's generally always a complaint with fast food these days. Everybody knows that. I complain about it constantly, and I will still continue to complain about it because that's my number one. Because even if this is great, it's still just too much, you know? And it's not fun to go get fast food, and even when you like it, you still have that feeling of, well, it was good, but I paid way too much for it. There's never a feeling these days of, oh, I'm going to get fast food and it's a deal, or I'm going to get something quick and easy and cheap. It just doesn't exist. It always feels like an expense these days. Partially, you know, that's my mindset, but I do feel that is the mindset of most people in general. Fast food companies are pretending like they care about it now. They brought it up a little bit, but we'll see what moves they make. I'm gonna say every move they make is gonna be bad because they're all seemingly out of touch. That's my opinion. Back to this. Let's taste it and actually get...
Sorry for mumbling to myself. Sorry about that, everybody. My bad.
Get on with it. But yeah, the serving size is small. It doesn't really feel like hefty. You know, there's a certain density, but it's not super dense. You know, it feels like there's a little bit of air in there. And it's tiny, but you do get a dipping sauce with it, which is spicy ranch, which I will say is a great dipping sauce and a great sauce in general, and I wish they would put it on more things, honestly, at Taco Bell, and I appreciate that. But, you know, that's what, I guess it depends on your Taco Bell, but 50 cents worth of sauce, and
yeah.
I don't want to get into the cost and everything. It's too much. It's bizarre to me that the first limited time item they put out after revamping their entire menu to have a $3 and less value menu to...
Hold on, everyone. I need a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, everybody.
To, you know, supposedly include value customers, that they immediately put out a limited time offer that is $3.49, which is more than anything on the $3 and under menu. It's just an odd choice, especially since LTOs, which is limited time offers, but I read that thing so many times. I read LTO so many times looking at food news that I just got to say it that way, sorry. But these LTOs are supposed to be, you know, driving customers to the store, and usually they underprice them, or at least make them cheap to kind of draw people in. But in this case, I guess they said, you know, forget that. So, all right, 4 minutes into this rant, let's go ahead and dip this. I'm a little disappointed by that. I mean, this sauce cup is halfway filled, but that's to be expected. I want to really get a good amount on here because I like this. normally when I make these videos, I usually edit out the eating. But I think I'm just going to keep it in because I get a lot of people who say, why do you do that? So it feels like the extra work isn't really worthwhile. So here's what happened after I bit into this. Can you see that hollowness? If I squeeze it all the way down, then it starts to come out. And that's more about your filling level right there. But that's, you know, when I first bit into it, it looked like that. So there you go. That's standard with fried food, though. It's not really something I should complain about. Not really the thickness. It's the overall size of it that should be larger. As I struggle to find a napkin. Taste-wise, though, I am pretty impressed. Actually, I'm very surprised by how cheesy this is, and I am a big cheese man. You know what this reminds me of? It is slightly different, but I'm going to say this. If you like these, you might really like the Monterey Jack chicken taquitos from 7-Eleven, because these have a very, very similar taste to that. It's almost like they're using the same kind of chicken. There's something to that kind of, I don't know what it is, but there's something to cheap kind of frozen chicken that I feel that there's a taste to it. This might not make sense to most people. Maybe it doesn't even make sense to me. But there's something to kind of like cheaper chicken that has a distinct taste to it. And this reminds me of it. And it's very similar to roller taquitos at 7-Eleven. The whole profile in general, especially with the cheese, because that's basically the whole point of the roller taquito. And I genuinely am a huge fan of the chicken taquitos at 7-Eleven. So this is up there with that, and it also has a similar, it's very similar in almost all respects. It has a similar crunch profile. The only difference being the crimped edges and that it's not, you know, a taquito. It's a little, you know, wider, but not that much wider, honestly, because the taquitos at 7-Eleven are pretty big. I'd say this is probably, you know, 2 taquitos wide, maybe, but not as tall. So we're talking about taquitos you can get 3 for $3 at 7-Eleven versus 1 empanada for $3.49. But you do get the spicy ranch, which I will agree is a great compliment, but you don't get that at 7-Eleven. So I guess ultimately the best idea here would be to go to 7-Eleven, you just take them out the thing, get 3 Monterey Jack chicken taquitos for $3. You have to have the app, I think. Roll by Taco Bell, order maybe 2 cups of spicy ranch, and you're set. I think that's the way to go. And then you can have like more food for $4 or $5. So I think that's the way to go. But as for rating this as it is, as somebody who reviews things a lot, in my opinion, reviews have to take price into consideration. Value is number 1 to me personally. You know, as somebody who's broke as fuck, value is very important to me. So I generally weigh it very heavily, and that's going to hurt this a little bit. But I can't really fault it too much because I like the taste. I like the flavor profile. It's just the size that it is for the money. That's the issue. So it's going to take it from what would be, I think, a 5 out of 5 and bring it down to a 4 out of 5. But otherwise... that's really my only complaint, because I love the taste. It's got that, like I said, like that frozen taquito combination, which maybe is not great for everybody, but I love it. It's like a cheese sauce. It's like the chicken is swimming in kind of like a vaguely Mexican spice cheese sauce with a crispy shell. That's what you're getting here. That's what you get in the taquitos, and I'm a fan. So we'll give this a 4 out of 5. I guess, okay, you know, good effort from Taco Bell. It's just odd that this is what it is and not, you know, I guess they could double the size of this and sell it for $5 as like a, you know, a bigger item. That would be fun. Or make these smaller and have like snack size empanadas. That would be fun also. This middle ground is just not satisfying to anybody. So that's the real issue. Anyways, see you next time.
Awesome. awesome video. I give it a thumbs up. And let me take care of these notifications. I'll be right back, everybody. Okay, I'm back. Oh, another notification popped up. Hold on, everyone. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Sorry about all that, everybody. And I hope you all enjoyed this reaction video. If you're all new to my channel or to Corrupt Al 125 Reviews channel, make sure you guys subscribe. Give both our videos a thumbs up. Hit the notification bell to let you guys know when we both post. And share both of our videos with your friends and family members too, please, everybody. And on my channel, we are on the road to 9,000 subscribers. And please help me bring my views and watch hours up on my channel by taking a look at my other videos that are on the 3 playlists that are on my channel. And give them a thumbs up. And share them with your friends and family members too, please, everybody. I would really appreciate it. And please help me bring my subscriber count up on my channel as well. Also, please, everybody, I would really definitely appreciate that too. Please, everybody, please. Please, everybody, please. And I know a notification has popped up, but this video is almost over anyway, so I'll take care of it afterwards. And I'm off now, so until next time, see ya!